observations I want to put across. So, Speaker, one, on the listed business of members, questions and motions. So, Speaker, we have a backlog of questions. I would plead with Leader of Government Business to work closely with the clerk at table to program the ministers to come. And to our dear ministers, they should prioritize Parliament, because some of the last minute excuses affect members. So, Mr. Speaker, if this week we are not going to have them in, I would plead that the necessary correspondence should get to their desk for them to start coming to answer questions next week. Then, Mr. Speaker, on motions, we have this important motion that I moved. Mr. Speaker, it was seconded and debates commenced. It took us over 7 weeks. We couldn't take the motion on the mass dismissal. The need for Parliament to invite the Chief of Staff to provide guidance. Yes, that is the motion. It's not, it's a matter of record. Because, Mr. Speaker, the burden of that motion really is whether or not the Chief of Staff can, by an administrative directive, instruct chief executives of state-owned institutions to terminate contracts of their employees. They are not part of the mainstream public service. The fact that the state has majority shares in an enterprise does not give unfettered powers to government to, as it were, direct termination of employment. Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Minority Leader, respectfully, is your concern not addressed by item numbered 2D? My view is that it is here, there are motions and resolutions. Mr. Speaker, motions may be debated and there are consequential resolutions, if any, taken during the week. And it is the order paper that will specify the motions that are supposed to be taken. So for the purposes of the business statement.
Yes, Mr. Speaker, thank you very much for the guidance. We always learn at your feet. Mr. Speaker, the mainstay of my submission really is the fact that this is general. I am only appealing to the Leader of Government Business to ensure that we don't just make general provisions, but then we should ensure that the item or the subject matter appears on the order paper. That is the burden of my call.
Okay.
Yes, so I agree with you on that score. And I'm taking the opportunity to further reiterate the fact that, Mr. Speaker, these are human rights issues. These are human rights issues. Many Ghanaian youths who were employed 2 years, 3 years, the petitions are all before us. And because of that omnibus directive, Maritime Authority, Ghana Road Fund, GRA, Ghana Gas, Mr. Speaker, all these employees were sacked. The only place guaranteed by the Constitution for their views is there. But where the people's representative would have to speak for them.
Leader, under the rules, it appears you are arguing your
Very well,
motion.
Mr. Speaker, I will rest my case. Mr. Speaker, I will rest my case. I just needed to bring that to the attention of the House. My last point, Mr. Speaker, The majority leader in his opening remarks underscored an important point, that the one who has been nominated for Chief Justice position must come prepared to earn the approval of the House. No, because it's a program. He says it should come prepared. I am not speaking in respect of that matter specifically, but to all nominees who will be appearing before us should take a cue from the majority leader. If you come unprepared, you don't have your judgment, we have questions about your involvement in your boss's sacking, we have concerns about how you have behaved and all, you answer. You have to prepare. And I agree with the call by the majority leader that the person must come prepared. That is his call. So I'm just drawing his attention that it's not enough, but they should know, because we are not going to sit idly by. Already there are constitutional issues, whether or not Tokonu being in court, another person can be nominated. It's a matter of constitutional concern, but Mr. Speaker, this is not the time for it. This is not the time for it. This is not the time for it.
Honorable
the time will come
Leader,
for a full debate on this.
It is now for you to comment on the business statement.
Very well.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, I raise my case. I was just
Thank
drawing
you
his
very
attention.
much. Yes, Chairman of the Business Committee.
Thank you very much. I just want to assure the minority leader that we will make sure that when questions are asked, ministers are notified and they appear in the House to answer those questions. And on the issues of the pending motions and the issue of the dismissals of some employees of some state institutions or state-owned agencies, I also want to draw the attention of the minority leader to a recent video clip of his at a campaign rally where he was boasting of how, whilst in office as an MPP government, they use their office to improperly recruit people into all sorts of agencies, including the security agencies. He clearly indicated that the MPP in government abused his office, appointees abused their office, and they recruited not going through the proper recruitment channels and filled vacancies with party, and they were daring the NDC. They were daring the NDC to see if the NDC will also be able to fill those public offices with their party faithfuls. By those statements, you had justified the decision to dismiss those people. You had authenticated the claim that whilst in office, you improperly, unconstitutionally, illegally, and inconsistent with constitutional requirements, recruited people and placed them in office when you shouldn't have done so. So you cannot be making those statements at rallies and then come to this chamber and say that we should investigate those recruitments and the dismissals. If you want us to carry out an inquiry, we will be inquiring and investigating your statement, because you are actually admitting crimes. You were publicly admitting the commission of crimes in relation to recruitment, especially to security agencies. and you come to this chamber and say we should investigate the removal of some people from offices? It won't happen here. It will never happen. Mr. Speaker, it won't happen because you have actually justified the decisions. You have justified the decisions. What you said at the rally is a very serious matter, coming from the opposition leader. Other people are actually calling on us in the NDC that then we should probe all the recruitments that took place, because you have publicly indicated that once in office, you use your office to staff public agencies with party faithfuls. How did you do that? And you are trying to create problems for the NDC administration and trying to trap us to behave like your government. We will not behave like you. We will not behave like you, because Ghanaians rejected you overwhelmingly for behaving that way. We don't want to be rejected by Ghanaians, so we will not follow your footsteps. We will not be enticed by your statements. You should be apologizing to Ghanaians for what you did. Mr. Speaker, on that note, let me assure members. Mr. Speaker, on the issue of the vetting, yes, I stated that and I meant it. This side of the House, even though we have an overwhelming majority and we can approve anybody nominated by the president who is at the presidency on our ticket, we are serving notice that we are committed to doing a diligent job. And so anybody appearing before this House will be properly scrutinized, and the person should earn their nomination and the approval of this House. So that we are committed to. Mr. Speaker, I thank you very much.
Mr. Speaker, the majority leader at the dispatch box made some statements that have gone into Hansard. And since I'm right here, it is important to set the record straight and put the appropriate facts out. Mr. Speaker, it is a fact that upon the assumption of the office of the MDC, I did say that the many youths who supported them should expect to be employed. It's a fact, I said so. I also said, no, I've not spoken on these things 2 weeks ago. I spoke in January. And I said that during MPP's time, the youth of our country were employed. I would want the majority leader to bring their speech. What the people expect from you is give them jobs. You, the majority, you promise them 1 job, 3 shifts. So if you come here and say that, oh, I was talking about matters that involve criminality, I think perhaps you didn't pay attention to the tape. Unless you did, but you want to spin it. Which on this occasion, I believe you meant to spin. And you were spinning. Mr. Speaker, the issue of mass dismissal is of grave concern to all of us. So, Majority Leader, please deal with it. But if you now say that I said some people were employed under NDC, even if they were MPP, are they not Ghanaians? And if you are going to investigate people who have been recruited in a particular era, and you want to do it, go and investigate and sack all of them. If that is what you want to do, go and do it. Nobody stops you. If you want to sack them, sack them. We don't have a problem. Sack them. I have not made the statement in the context that you described for Hansard. And you know that. You are a lawyer. And you know that. You were being a spin doctor on that. What you should be concerned about is the many youth from your various constituencies, 188 plus. Your people are asking, where are the jobs? Where are the jobs? Where are the jobs? Your people want you to get them jobs. The MPs in this chamber, you have pressure on you, all of you, the majority side. They bring their CVs. They bring their CVs to you. Especially the MPs without portfolios.
Minority leader.
There's so much pressure on you. So, Mr. Speaker, I think we should focus on the issue rather than trivializing. I rest my case.
Thank you. Yes, Chief Whip.
Speaker, the matter before us is a subject of Order 71, Mr. Speaker. And the protocol is that, please, Mr. Speaker, under Order 71, the protocol is that when the business statement is presented and members raise matters arising out of the business committee responds. But, Mr. Speaker, what the minority leader is doing is neither a question nor a supplementary question to the answers my leader has provided. You are just going to town. So, Mr. Speaker, I seek your guidance in this matter. So, if you want to ask the question, then my leader will respond. So, ask your questions. Frame your questions.
Honourable members, I think I need not give any guidance in this matter. We are all clear as to what we should do when a business statement are presented. But sometimes some members will go overboard.